It's Black History Month. That means any white person that's in my face that's trying to disrespect me or even test me, that'll be the last day you ever think about doing that, because it's Black History Month. I think I got the right to smack a white person in the face legally, or, you know, at least hang them to a tree legally. They try to disrespect me. I don't know. Anyway, it's Black History Month. I'm happy. Hey, yo, it's time for me to start the podcast. Yo, I'm your boy Vito Blaze, aka V Love, aka V whatever the fuck I want to be for the week. Okay, I'm starting off Rapid Flames with a bang. I'm pretty happy because, you know, the Super Bowl is actually tomorrow, and I think this is the second time where the two starting quarterbacks are black. And that's what we getting for Super Bowl in the beginning of Black History Month. This is great, man. Even though, you know, Martin Luther King Day was kind of tainted because Trump was inaugurated that day. Or maybe Martin Luther King Day was enhanced in some motherfucking eyes that day. But, you know, because of that little Martin Luther King Day, you know, everybody wasn't feeling kind of right that day, you know. Cause motherfucker had a dream, and I'm sure he wasn't thinking Trump being president was part of his dream. I mean, he did see motherfuckers at the same table, but I don't think he pictured that motherfucker as, you know, it wasn't as beautiful when Obama got it. That's what we're saying. Anyway, yo, so it's a pretty good start for Black History Month, though, I feel. And I just had a great time at the Underground Comedy Railroad Tour comedy show. Shout out to Rodney Ramsey, Keisha Brown, Tamara Chevron, Daniel Woodrow, and Emmanuel. I don't know how he's last name. It's hard. You know, I just met the brother, and plus it's the African last name. It's Mo. I'm gonna fuck it up. You know, even when he told me this, I was just like, all right, I got Emmanuel. That's down. I got that down. Emmanuel. That's what's important. You know what I mean? Because your last name is Mojo. You know, it's like, I don't want to fuck it up right now. I like the man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect, butcher his last name and shit. And then, you know, when I see him, you know, like, yo, man, what you had motherfuckers, you can't say my name right. My name ain't Emmanuel Moji, Emoji, or shit like that. No, that's not my name, G. So I'm not trying to run into that problem and shit. Anyway, shout out to Emmanuel, who was on the show in Montreal. And I did, yeah, because it was a couple of firsts for me. Like, I did my first weekend show at the Resident Comedy Club in my city. So, you know, that's big for me. And what is it? Yeah, I did my first college show, you know, in the daytime. I did my first college gig. If that felt great. I felt okay, even though the audience were a bunch of kids, and, you know, I had to tailor my jokes to that kind of audience. And it was a great challenge for me, because that's what comedians got to do sometimes. Sometimes we got our jokes, but then we like, oh snap, this ain't the crowd that we used to telling the jokes to, but we still got to make this money, you know? So, yo, whatever you got to do to make it work, we got to make it work so we can work. Again, that was for me over the weekend. That was pretty good. And I just want to think, there was one thing on my mind, though. You know, I was looking at the Facebooks, I'm looking at the Instagram, YouTube, and you know what I can't stand is these fake ass trailers that I keep seeing all the time. Let me tell you something, man. Goodfellas 2 is not coming out, okay? Friday 4 is not coming out. Alright? Fucking Transformers 9. I mean, it might come out, but all this shit that you see, where you see Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox coming back for another Transformer, that's done. Okay, these two motherfuckers is done with that franchise. So you ain't gonna see them come back in Transformers. That being said, I'm tired of seeing these fucking fake ass trailers on the goddamn YouTube. Cause I'm thinking that the movie is gonna come out. It's to the point where I don't even believe real shit now. I see real movies come out in the theaters. I'm like, oh snap, I thought that was fake. I thought that wasn't even coming out. I didn't know it was out yet. Is that real? That's really coming out? The new Captain America, Brave New World. That shit real? That wasn't fake trailers. You know what I'm saying? That's how much they got me with the fake trailers. And I'm tired of that shit. It was to a point where it was cute because, you know what I'm saying, before AI, you will look at these shits like, oh shit, somebody actually took their time and tried to put clip scenes from old movies and put it together and edit this shit and make it look real, and took the voiceover from another podcast and, you know, put their time to actually make us believe like this movie could come alive. Or if the movie is just a fan idea, we all behind it like, yo man, let's make this a real movie. But now I would see these fucking AI shits, like these creepy fucking shits, like, oh, if the Super Mario Brothers movie was done in the 90s, or if Goodfellas was done in the Simpsons universe, like, yo, I don't want to see that shit. That shit looks creepy as fuck, you know. And then you see the scenes, and the scenes don't even look real. They just all rendered. Everything's just rendered and looks soulless, and it got bright colors, but the colors is just not popping. Just like, they're all rendered and shit. So this shit don't even fucking make sense. So anyway, I'm just done with these goddamn trailers, dog. And they should stop. They should actually put a warning on there like fake trailer. Or they should put even in a disclaimer like, yo, this thing was made by AI. I'm sure YouTube and Instagram always asking me if this content I'm about to post is made with AI, so I'm sure some of that shit is probably coming into fruition as I'm speaking. Like the shit that I just said, maybe it's there, but I don't see it as much as I should see it for me to stop clicking on the shit. It should be there for me to be so aware that I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not clicking on that shit because that shit is artificial. That shit is fake. It's not even creative. I don't even want to be behind the movie. Fuck. I'm waiting for the real Legend of Zelda to come out. I'm not trying to see these AI trailers with these fake, with fucking Tom Holland in the shit. And it almost made me believe that, oh shit, Tom Holland's gonna play Link. No. They got some fucking AI thing to make it look like this movie is about to really go down. Or Spider-Man 5 or Venom. You just really gotta wait. I gotta really wait till it hits the theaters. Now, I seen the trailer for Captain America. I was like, okay, that's real. But I remember the ones before the new that this shit came out. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And you thinking like the Avengers Doomsday trailer, it's already out? Hell no. It's just a bunch of nerds propping shit up with AI, baiting for clicks. Just trying to get clicks and clicks on clicks, but this ain't the thing. This ain't it. I mean, go back to the grind where you had to take old clips and put them together. And at least that right there, because they can't even say AI was making that shit. That's the shit that'll make me be like, oh shit, what is this new movie? And I'll be like, oh man, that shit was fake. But that shit was hard though. Like, that shit should be a real movie. Like, yeah, yo. I put a comment on it and be like, yo, good job, man. Yo, for real. Like, whoever's behind, whoever could do this movie, like, let's make it happen. If there's a Kickstarter, I'm not gonna donate, but like, I feel you on making that Kickstarter, and let's make that movie go. Let's make it go. So, because that's creativity, that's ideas making. I'm just not down with the AI being out here for, like, I'm down with the AI. If you got ideas and it's helping you with your ideas, then you use AI. Or if you got tons of shit that you got to do and you got AI handling a couple of tasks for you to make your life easier because you already know what the plan is for you, then you do that. That's what AI is here for. It helps. It's here to assist motherfuckers. But motherfuckers that ain't even got the juice. They ain't even got the sauce. They ain't even got a thought, like, you know, the ideas in your head. They just, you know, worker bees and shit like that, which is what they do. You know what I'm saying? You pass them the motherfucking idea, and then after that, they be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do? Okay. And then they do it well. These motherfuckers is what's up. But when you got motherfuckers like them, like, oh, do an idea for me, and then AI gives them an idea and all of that. I mean, like, yo, that's straight lazy shit. You a worker bee, and then now you out here trying to be a queen bee with the worker bee, man, and having the AI be your ideas, but you a worker bee? Come on, B. This is what's gonna happen. You gonna be working you gonna work the shit out of those ideas, but like, you ain't got you ain't got the sauce. You ain't got the you ain't got the sauce. Cause say if your AI breaks down, where the fuck you gonna get the ideas from? Where you gonna start getting the ideology to start making more content? You ain't gonna have it. You ain't gonna have it unless you've been learning, you know, unless you elevating with all that AI that you've been processing and going through. Unless you have that stuck in your head, by then you should be having your own ideas. But if you just using the AI to take their ideas and you don't even come up with your own shit, then stop using fucking AI. And plus, please stop polluting this world with this shit. Cause we can all tell. I can tell when somebody is on stage and they telling jokes and they got AI. Because you know why? Because when they get off stage, they don't talk like that. They don't talk like that. And I know for damn sure they don't read, they don't write. So how the fuck all of a sudden they speaking immaculate and got some vocab and shit. Like, I know. I be knowing. And plus motherfuckers who know how to write will also look at your shit like, oh shit, you know how to write, but that's not you, because I seen something that you wrote before, or it's too structured, and what you're saying doesn't have no soul, okay? It sounds too great, doesn't have no realness in it. Like, I can tell when I'm reading a description for a show or for a product, and I'll be like, yo, this is AI, because it's just telling me this. It's just telling me the shit that I want to hear. It's not telling me what the guy who made this product, like, what he's feeling and how, like, I don't get none of that from when I read those descriptions. Like, I used to read those descriptions in the back of, there's a potato chips I get. It's called Uncle Ray's potato chips. You look in the back and it tells you stories about him as a kid and when he was on the farm, and sometimes he might, he learned something that day. He'll tell you a story about how he learned dedication or perseverance, or how he learned, all these great lessons in life. And then after that, he'll tell you, like, and then in the back you see, these potato chips are made from, handcrafted potatoes. Like, I like seeing shit like that, and then you don't see that no more because now you got AI and shit, that's why a lot of motherfuckers kind of didn't like it when Uncle Ben's and Aunt Jemima got taken off, even though, like, it was like, oh shit, you got, Black Lives Matter, and that was the old times. But there was something on that. It was like, Uncle, when you feel like you getting Uncle Ben's rights, you feel like you actually getting rights from Uncle Ben, and you getting the struggle. Now you see that rice, it's not even Uncle Ben, it's just like converted rice. So I don't even know. And then Aunt Jemima's the Pearl Milling Company. Like, there's no story with that. Aunt Jemima, you get Aunt Jemima cereal, you feel like, oh man, Aunt Jemima's here, like she just made them pancakes for you. She may not. You might be in a crib and you ain't probably got no parents and shit. You probably a fucking orphan, but you saw that Aunt Jemima syrup. You're like, man, Aunt Jemima here. That was family for some motherfuckers. Now, a lot of motherfuckers who ain't got no moms and pops look at the cereal and Pearl Milling Company. What happened to my Aunt Jemima? And they ain't got that. They took that away. They took a lot of people's families away when they took Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima away. That's why a lot of people might look at it and be like, oh, they finally woke up. But nah, man, that was a really fucked up situation for a lot of people, and a lot of people should actually be aware for that. And if you actually know somebody who suffered from that, man. And yeah, if you know and you there, being there for them, like I'm there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to make sure people be aware how fucked up that situation was from y'all when they took Uncle Bennett Aunt Jemima away, because that was a fucked up situation. Anyway, back to what I was saying that we need to just get back to originality and less AI, okay? Or like just stop using AI to be lazy, because man, these fake trailers is really pissing me off. Like, what the fuck? Let's just get back to the real shit. Or if there's the real trailers, just need to actually just have like oh yeah, they actually do. I just need to just go to IMDb. Yeah, that's it. Let me just go to IMDb, and that will be the end of my problem instead of just going to the YouTube. Cause I was about to say, yo, they should be a website with just real trailers, so I can just know to go to the website and I know that, hey, all the trailers on this website are real. And it's called the Internet Movie Database, imdb.com. So yeah, just solved my own problem right then and there. Thank you, Vince Michelle. I'm on it. You know, I'm on it. Speaking of on things, Trump. I mean, I know every podcast answer you really have to say something about this motherfucker. I mean, because this guy, come on, this guy just, okay, you know, since he came out, I think he signed like 50 executive orders for him to have his own way, because, you know, he's up there. I think he even executive ordered his own felony case away. I think he executive ordered like, yo, I ain't going to jail. Dead that. Sign Trump. I think he did that. Yo, this guy pardoned all the motherfuckers who ran up in the Capitol Hill that day. Pardon, you know, his executive orders making news. But the one that was wild to see, and I can't believe it was actually, like, I'm reading it when I saw it, I was like, yo, is this really going on? And then when I saw this on other websites and other media channels, I'm like, yo, this shit really went down. He really signed an executive order banning trans from women's sports. And any school, like, who ignores that will be punished. Man, this is big. This is really big, because actually, you know, we seen the allowment. They allowed trans people, which were like men at birth, but they happen to cut off their penis and they did the surgery. Now they got a pussy on them, and they feel like they could do women's sports. But at the end of the day, you guys were still born a man, so y'all like men in women's sports, and y'all still got the advantage. You know, like, you're not gonna have, even though y'all did the operation, y'all got muscles still like a man. Your hand skills like a man. It's like, man, you still a man though. At the end of the day, in your blood and in your genes. And when you work out, you're gonna develop like a man. You're gonna eat. It's gonna be like a man. That's why when you taking these hormones, it's gonna block, but it's gonna block, but that shit's still there. It ain't gonna disintegrate. It's not gonna erase shit. And then that's what further causes your depressions. But that's another reason. That's another thing. Anyway, Trump signed an executive order banning trans from women's sports. And yo, that kind of got a big applause in the building where they were from. And when I'm looking at this too, because, you know, I'm kind of a left, but I'm not a radical left, because I still got conservative values. That's why a lot of black people voted for Trump. If you out there like, oh man, how did these black people vote for Trump? Because there's a lot of people who got some left yeah, they got some democratic, sense, but they still got some conservative values within them. Like a lot of black people are still in the church, you know what I mean? But it's not like we want to go to hell though, we might not be, and some of us ain't in the church, but not a lot of us ain't trying to go to hell still, we ain't trying to kiss the devil's dick. And that's what's kind of what the left is looking like. So that's why a lot of blacks voted for Trump. And now I'm looking at Trump when he did this shit, and I'm like, wow, this motherfucker really out here for the Christians. Like, he really trying to reverse what Obama was doing when, he was letting motherfuckers like Obama was signing shit like, yeah, you know what? They can have bathrooms where guys and girls go into have the same bathroom and shit like that, And then all of a sudden I see these clubs having bathrooms. You don't see the men, you don't see the woman. You just walk in, you just like, oh shit, what, man and woman up in here? This is wild. It's wild. Because, this is a bad situation too, like drunk dudes with drunk girls. It's a bathroom, like, nah. I might sound old, but like, yo, I think I have sense. I think this is some shit I'm saying with mad fucking sense, B. That was a fucking, and then after that, they gonna say something, yeah, girls gonna be like, yeah, something happened to me at the club in the bathroom. Of course something happened in the club in the bathroom, because that bathroom was a fucking, that's a situation on situation, that place right there. You got the bathroom when both men and women go up in there after midnight and they tipsy and all of that. Yo, something's bound to go down. I mean, a couple of right things gonna go down, but a couple of wrong things might go down. Of course, we got a whole bunch of people in there with no judgment during that day. Anyway, what Trump signed was type big now, and it kind of made noise, but it didn't make the noise when you're thinking like, oh shit, is this what this ain't what the people voted for? Nah, this is exactly what the people voted for. Matter of fact, I might look at the motherfucker approval rate. That nigga's approval rate probably high as fuck. Cause Trump this time around, it's not like people ain't feeling him. He's actually likable and shit. I think throughout the whole country, I think this motherfucker is actually fucking. Alright, here we go. I might be talking shit. Okay. Whoa. This motherfucker, they say as of 7 hours, this motherfucker's approval rate today 538. What does that mean? What does that mean? They're not even telling me. I'm looking at this boy's approval rate as of right now, okay? I'm looking at Trump's approval rate. Yo, it's 49%, which is pretty damn good. Well, actually, nah. 49%. So that's less than half of the country. That's more than good. It's not 49%. That's almost half. Yo, that's pretty okay, I think, right? That's good. That's good. 49%. And it's better than most of the world's most leaders. So what does that say? What does that mean? That means this world is in shit. You got, so most of the world's leaders is, Well, yo, I was saying that Trump signing of this thing, I didn't see too much backwash from it on my end. I don't think, if anybody's making big news, probably NBC and shit like that. But like in the hood or something. Like I don't see anything too big about it. Ain't nobody really talking about like, yo, you know, them trans ain't in sports no more. You know, I don't think it's really a big deal. Matter of fact, I'm all for it. I think that's the reason why I'm talking about it, because I just want to say that I'm for it. I'm actually for it because it's not fair. It's not fair. I just said like, yo, they're born. I understand equal rights and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not fair. It's not fair. And plus, I think it's science. It's science, guys. It's like, yo, you gotta go. Trans actually gotta be allowed in men's sport. Yeah, whatever you're born, it's for you. It's for you, B. So those women, like, I don't see a lot of women. That's the thing. I don't see women trying to do men's sports because they know they'll get their ass whipped. They'll know they'll get fucking. The advantage will be like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't fucking see men trying to be cheerleaders and men trying to, like, nah, B. Like, I don't see women cutting their shit off, putting it on their dick, and then all of a sudden trying to go be in men's basketball. I ain't even see that yet, yo. Please. Let's see that. Like, let's see that. If that goes down, okay. But that wasn't going down. That's why Trump had to ban these trans from women's sports. You see how I even say trans from women's sports? You ain't even see no trans from men's sports. This shit wasn't even going down like, oh, he's banning trans from all sports. No. Because it wasn't even needed. He needed to ban them trans from women's sports because, yo, something, real talk, something creepy about that. And ain't nobody trying to see that. And listen, this is something, what else ain't nobody trying to see? Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. Jake Paul's hated amongst a lot of people. Logan Paul's hated amongst a lot of people. I mean, just to see these two motherfuckers that a lot of people hate fight each other. You want to see them get beat up by somebody people like, but to see somebody be like, oh man, motherfuckers might get fucked up by another motherfucker I don't like. You want both of them to lose. I'm looking at this like, yo, I will the perfect outcome for this fucking fight will be both of them to be bloodied up and they knock each other out and they both a count out. That would be the best ending to this fight. And and then we'll be like, oh shit. Now that's what's up. And everybody's gonna buy this just to see that happen, but that won't happen. These are two fucking hustlers. Logan hustled us with Logan Paul versus Mayweather. They hustled us. Jake Paul hustled us with Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. That was a hustle. Now what the fuck? Fuck, we supposed to actually pay attention to this hustle? No, they shouldn't even waste any kind of marketing on this fight. I don't want to hear, oh, this is bullshit. This is the biggest bullshit ever. And you know what's crazy? This thing is getting more buzz than any other fight and probably in boxing that's happening in boxing this year. I don't want to see this fight. Nobody wants to see this fight. I'd rather see Wilder versus Fury 4. People would rather see that. Or Javante fight the other dude, the damn, that motherfucker? That motherfucker looked like he's straight from the hood and shit. He looked like he fighting with boots, but he not. And then there's this other guy out here fighting with boots. Like, I'd rather see them fight. To see Jake Paul versus Logan, to actually see this shit get marketed, and then to actually see that this shit is actually going to be big, and it's going to be on Cinemax, and oh, come on. Like, come on. No. Why they fucking up to 2025 already with this shit? They need to stop. No. Anybody trying to come in with my ear talking about, yo, you gonna watch the Jake Paul versus Logan Paul fight? Yo, you go kill yourself. As a matter of fact, take a gun and shoot your eyes out. Because you should never watch nothing in your life if you actually suggesting to me, and you actually suggesting this for your entertainment, that you want to see Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. Son, get a knife, cut your fucking eyes out, because you shouldn't be blessed with the ability of sight. You shouldn't. And I might go as far as to say you shouldn't even be able to talk, because you're telling people to even watch this. Somebody should just cut your lips off and take away your ability, your voice chakra. Yeah. Your throat chakras should be crushed. Somebody should throw a curse and crush your whole throat chakra, and so it won't ever have the ability to repeat. Do you want to watch the Jake Paul versus Logan? Are you going to watch the Jake Paul versus the fuck? Like, what are you even promoting out your motherfucking mouth? Nah, man, if anything, you should be promoting where I'm going to be performing. And you should be promoting more the world's smallest comedy night. Anyway, I'm going to be doing that after I play this song for you by Vito Blaze. So after that song plays, I'm going to come back and promote where I be at. So you can actually see me live, face to face. Okay? Anyway, I'll be back after this song with more flames to throw on the shit I know. EA, we in the game, call us EA. Back-to-back plays, that's an instant replay. We stay in the game, call us EA.
If I ever lose a stack, I can get it back. If I ever fell off, I'm still on the map. If I ever called it off, I overreacted. If I ever took a assignment, I'm bringing it back in. Watch my passion slowly rise and turn into actions. What you ask ain't got to do with me, nigga, I'm passing it up, passing you chumps, not giving a fuck, cause you ain't stopped your truck when you knew Vito was stuck. Now you get snubbed, watch your scrubs, show it out the tub. The fake, get no love, tell them fuckers get out my hub. In my igloo spot, getting Fetty Wap. I see that silicone niggas never make it to the top. I'm still here with ya, still spitting pictures, and before I die, I know I spit more hits for you, most valuable on this team. I set this pick for ya, serving at the slaughter, we taking the next order like
me and my team always on the freeway, back-to-back plays. That's an instant replay. Relax with no stress, that's how we do it easy. We stay in the game, call us EA. EA, we in the game, call us EA. Back-to-back plays, that's an instant replay. We stay in the game, call us EA.
I can't believe what niggas say, that shit be make-believe. They stay making up some shit like they made believe. I just roll my sleeves and relax with ease. Read a couple cooking articles out the magazine. Practice the method, get it cracking with the recipes. Then back to the stool to get at you like a fucking sneeze. My daddy just died, and I don't even wanna grieve, cause I'ma die here, and this is where I wanna be. Now it's day one, time to start on my legacy. Keep the drive, focus on the road that's ahead of me. I keep my mind open on the waves of telepathy. You see I be open when I see I do the pepper seed. You won't take the strap for me, this shit is what I breathe. You won't get a play for me if you a fucking tease. You won't get a play for me if you don't fucking eat overtime all the time. That's how I stay on my grind.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Vito Blaze back up in the booth to throw more flames at you. Yo, but before I got more flames to throw, I just want to tell you, yo, if you want to see me in the streets perform some stand-up comedy, I'm hosting a show. It's called the World's Smallest Comedy Night, and it's at Hurley's Irish Pub every Mondays. 1225 Rue Crescent, 1225 Crescent Street for you English motherfucking folks here in Montreal, Quebec. Now, if you don't live in Montreal, Quebec, and you're like, oh, damn, you still want to see your boy do some stand-up comedy, you can go to you can go to YouTube and type in Just Blaze Comedy Special, and that's my comedy special there on YouTube. You can always watch that and give it a couple of views. That'll be great. Matter of fact, leave a comment and said, hey, and just tell me what you feel. But if you actually leave something, if you actually leave a critic, like, check this. If you leave a critic and you ain't even in the comedy business, like, you don't even go to shows, you probably watch stand-up comedy for years, and you probably feel like you're a good critic, but you're not in the business, don't think that you can leave a comment and try to tell me how to be better, because I'm not listening to it. I'm not even gonna, I might delete it. So, but if you got a comment of support, or a comment of like, yo, this is great, or like, yo, go ahead and do that. But all that other stuff, to make you feel like, to take away the limelight from me and make you feel important, I'm not with that. I will delete your shit right away, because it's my time. I put in the work. I still put in the work to put it up there and whatever. So whatever you feel like your 2 cents is, and you're not even in the business. Like say if you was Adam Egan, and you looked at it, and you looked at the special, and you was like, oh snap, you know what, I think of the special, blah blah blah, and you had some criticism, yeah, I might listen. If you Jimmy Fallon is a motherfucker who watch comedy, stand-up comedians all the time on his TV show, The Tonight Show. And then Jimmy Fallon saw my comedy special. He was like, yeah, it's okay, Vance, but it could need a little more work. I'm going to leave. Yeah. Okay. I'll listen to it because I know he's in the business. But if you're somebody who's like, 54 years old, you probably took a couple improv classes. You dream about being doing stand-up comedy one day. You watch a lot of specials and you feel like, and I never met you in my life, but you feel like you could put on a special, like, it's okay, but it could have been better, or whatever, or you feel like, oh well, you need more work on your punchlines. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not gonna even keep that comment on my page. But enough of that. Please watch the special. You'll enjoy it. And back to more. I got more shows though, more than like I host. Also the Dirty Mike at Hurley's Irish Pub, same place, Rue Crescent Street, 1225 Rue Crescent, 1225 Crescent Street. For you English folks, Dirty Mike in Hurley's Irish Pub. Those are the upcoming shows I got coming right now. I can feel it off the top of the head. So yeah, just see me at Hurley's Irish Pub every Mondays for the 2 shows that I be having, and watch my special. Watch that. I'm sure you was watching the Grammys, if anything. There's a couple of things that came out the Grammys. A lot of noise came out the Grammys, especially Kendrick Lamar winning 5 Grammys, in one night. Like Lauryn Hill. He did that. He won 5 Grammys in one night, for a major part for Not Like Us. I'm sure Drake did not like that. He was sitting at home, just not being at the Grammys and continuing with his lawsuit that he has with his own label, because I think they share the same distribution company, UMG, Universal Music Groups, and Universal Music Groups don't even seem fazed by the whole damn situation, because even after the Grammys, Kendrick just high fives the president of Universal MG, and this is the nigga that's getting sued by Drake. So it don't make no sense. It's just a bad look for black musicians and black male or worldwide. Like I said before, my last thing, we should just get together, be brothers. But it is what it is. But congratulations, Kendrick Lamar, for winning those 5 Grammys. And congratulations. Oh yeah, you about to do it big. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. So during the halftime show, I'm going to be looking at that. It's probably going to be lit. It's probably going to be lit. It's for sure going to be lit. I know that for sure. All right. Speaking else, what fire came out of the Grammys. Kanye, matter of fact, Kanye, I think was the most talked about thing at the Grammys, and he wasn't even in the Grammys. See, this is what happens because he pulled up with his wife, and his wife was damn near naked. I mean, she was wearing a see-through thing, and it was so see-through. It was just like, come on, you saw it was a dress, but it was like, she was naked. She was naked. Like, you look at her and be like, yo, you see the pussy here and everything. It's like, but you know she was wearing something, but you still see everything, which was crazy and beyond. And Kanye just next to her with the black shirt and sunglasses, and he think he gonna walk right in the awards with the nah, they got stopped right at the door. They was like, Kanye, you ain't coming in with Bianca Censori, looking like this. I mean, come on, like, put a garbage bag. I mean, you know what they could have done? Like, at least wore a skirt. Could have had a skirt or something. It's just the fact that the pussy head was showing. The pussy was showing in the pussy. That was just too much. Grammys, it was just like, nah, we can't. Cause how we gonna cut the TV, cut the Kanye, then the pussy pop up like, oh, like you saw it too. Even on, they had like little videos of them on the red carpet before they even showed up in the awards, man. They shut the shit down. Of course they was gonna go in and shut the whole fucking show down. What? Nobody was gonna play nothing. Whoever was doing a monologue, whoever's presenting awards, the cameraman can't even cut to that area where Kanye's wife is sitting. Even though they're sitting down, they can't cut to that area, and that's probably like a big area because of like, nah, they would have fucked up the whole show. They couldn't come in. And I understood that whoever was behind that made that call, good judgment on that call, because man, that was insane. Insane, Kanye. Kanye, you are insane. But yo, you are a hero though. You know what I'm saying? Like, back to back baddies for you, Kanye. I gotta give it to you, Kanye, because since Kim Kardashian, motherfuckers gonna think you was gonna fall off, get another chick that was probably, not more bad than Kim, because we like, damn, they gonna break off with Kim? Like, who you gonna get more badder than Kim? And you did not once, but a couple of times, and now you ended up with this chick, and for sure you gonna divorce this chick in like 2-3 years. I don't even see you having no kids with this bitch. Like, come on. I don't even know why she's around. Like, I haven't even seen her do an interview or talk ever since they got you. Are you dating a robot, Kanye? Cause I think that's the only one, like a real woman with the right sense of mind, I don't even think would be down to wear that. Like in public, probably like in the bedroom for your ass, but like something was on Shorty's mind. Matter of fact, nothing was on Shorty's mind. To the point where I'm thinking, like, a lot of people thinking Kanye dating a robot now, because like I don't see anybody in their right mind wear something like that outside the bedroom, and I don't, and I don't see anybody famous. That's the thing. Like, I can see somebody doing it in real life, but I don't even see somebody like, oh, I actually thought about like, yo, I'm about to be on TV, red carpet, millions of eyes on me. Let me wear this dress that's, so when you look right through it, you see my pussy, you see the lips and everything, and the hairs. Let me wear that. Let me just wear that and actually think that I'm gonna go inside the building. What? Nah. Yeah, Kanye must be dating a robot. That's what I'm thinking. That's it right there. A lot of people saying like, oh, you know what? You might be dating a clone. No, I think you fucking dating a robot or an alien. Maybe an alien. It could be more likely. I'm thinking that Bianca is Sensori chick is not a robot, not a clone, an alien. You know they're here, right? Anyway, I ain't gonna talk about somebody who's not here, who's not with us no more. Is Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti was the CEO of Murder Inc. Murder Inc. came out with dozens of hits with Ashanti and with music artists with Ashanti, Ja Rule. Man, they had Murder Inc. Murder Inc. had a bunch of artists. I mean, they had Ja Rule. They had the Murderers. I remember that. I mean, and Irv Gotti actually managed the careers of DMX at one point, Ja Rule, and Jay-Z. So, Irv Gotti is actually he's a major figure in the hip hop industry. And but a lot of people probably hear when Irv Gotti and Ja Rule had beef with 50 Cent, that's when they really heard about Irv Gotti. But Irv Gotti passed away. What? Thursday, February 13th. So, just want to take a moment to recognize Irv Gotti. And, he said a couple of things before he went out. Like, I think 2 years ago, he made the news again because he actually was mad that Ashanti's back with Nelly. And because Irv Gotti was, you didn't think that Irv Gotti was fucking Ashanti. I mean, you knew, kind of. No, actually, you didn't think that. It wasn't even known. But now, he's kind of making it known that, he used to be all up in that, and to the point where he fell in love, and now he's mad that Ashanti was going out with Nelly. But anyway, we was looking at this like, man, aren't you married? Like, what are you on TV talking about? You mad about Ashanti and you still in love? Like, nigga, you married with kids. Like, you married with, I think, with some kids. And you still married. You talking like you ain't married. That's the thing that had me bugged out. Like, I'm in love with Ashanti. I can't believe that she's still with Nelly. Like, what? Your wife is still in the house with you. You still live with your wife, right? Like, this don't make no sense, homie. But it is what it is. He gone now. He gone. And I'm sure his wife is not missing his ass. Really. Like, nah, I don't think so. Another person who, well, you think would not miss him, but actually gave him some respect was 50 gave him some respect on his Instagram, posted something. I'm not quite sure what the Instagram post was. Let me look it up. 'Cause we could do that, like the red band I'm the red band to my own Joe Rogan. Okay, so 50 Cent. Look that up. Look that up, man. Post. Look that up. The 50 Cent post about Irv Gotti, huh? Okay, 50 Cent brutally trolls Irv Gotti with social media posts. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought he said something nice. Why can't you say something nice, 50? 50 Cent brutally trolls Irv Gotti with social media posts after music producer died. 50 Cent has taken aim at Irv Gotti one last time. Oh my God. One last time. If anything, 50, there shouldn't have been any times, but like, I understand, man. You really mad at Ja. Ja tried to take you out, and you right now, you still trying to take him out. And see, that's why I understand some of these July, I share the same birthdays, 50 Cent and George W. Bush. So when they made like petty moves, like when George W. Bush was like, yo, we going to war against Iraq, and a lot of word on the street was like, yo, we only doing this because, yo, they tried to take out his dad back in the day. And now, George W. bringing back this beef just because his daddy's beef. They tried to take his daddy out. And like, damn right. Because if you had the power, you had the manpower, you had the button to behind the United States Army to go at some motherfuckers that try to take your daddy out, then you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Karma gonna come back, but like, I guess it was time for karma to come back on them. You know what I mean? And that's what 50 trying to do with Ja Rule on them. He's just making sure that karma go through. Making sure karma gotta help step. Anyway, let me get back to what he was saying. Yo, 50 Cent is taking aim at Irv Gotti one last time with a brutal Instagram post seemingly mocking the music producer's death. The rapper, who has been caught up in a bitter feud with Gotti for over 20 years, posted a tasteless tribute to the entertainment executive after he died, age 54. He shared a 50 Cent posted a photo of himself on Wednesday smoking a hookah while seated on a couch next to a tombstone that reads R.I.P. I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. The whole rapper wrote, adding, nah, God bless him, LOL. And he also shared a photo of Irv Gotti born, making it clear he was indeed referring to the late Murder Inc. co-founder. Now, if you don't know what the beef is about, because beef is about like, alright, yo, let me see if I can get it in a nutshell. Okay, Gotti and 50 Cent's feud started over 25 years ago in 1999 when 50 Cent's close associate allegedly robbed Murder Inc.'s then leading artist Ja Rule. Oh, okay, so 50's man robbed Ja Rule. And I guess that's had ties and planned the attack in retaliation for 50 mentioning him in Ghetto Quran. They saying Supreme had ties with Irv and Murder Inc. So Supreme, blah, blah, blah. And that's the reason why Supreme got beef with 50. We all know that. I mean, the people in the hood know that, but like, Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Yes. This is the guy that, like, if you watch Get Rich or Die Trying, the bad guy was based on him. You know what I mean? So, if you want to get a look into that feud, watch Get Rich or Die Trying. And the bad guy, like, in that movie, like, I think the guy that was, like, I think the guy who played, no, not the guy who played, not the guy who was like, you fucked up, and Don't Be a Menace. Like, nah, what you said there? What did you say there? Nah, you fucked up. See, that guy, he was in Get Rich or Die Trying too. And he played a character, and he was like 50's mentor. And I don't know, I think they like took Preem and split him up to make sure, like, you wouldn't think one motherfucker was Supreme. Matter of fact, I think it was Supreme was like both those guys, and they just split it up. It was based on that guy's character and the guy that kind of looks like Pinky. I don't know his name, but he played the one that 50 killed at the end. And then 50 got on stage. Like, nobody arrested this motherfucker or nothing. He just got on stage after he shot him and shit. And this man was like, alright. Oh wait, he didn't even shoot him. I think his man shot him or some shit like that. I don't know. It looked like self-defense. I forgot the movie. I gotta watch the movie again. Alright, anyway. 50 posted that, and why though? Why 50? You should just let the man live. You know what I mean? And plus, Irv Gotti was already out. I think he had like a little stroke and shit. You know what I mean? Karma already did him in. The post, that was just like, damn, 50. I guess there ain't no fucking with you, cause you fuck with a nigga until after the grave, after the funeral. After the funeral, all beefs is dead. You know, some niggas be like, alright, that beef is done. You know what I'm saying? It's over. 50 like, nah, that nigga dead. Like, let me put one more shot in him. Damn. Anyway, you know what's crazy right now is not recently, but like, I think Elon Musk, he's under some heat because he threw up like he was hyped, then he threw up a little hype. Like he was so hyped when he was like, he pounded his chest and then he saluted the crowd. Now, in one motion, it looked like he was throwing a Nazi salute, and everybody got him now as a Nazi, and we got this Nazi in charge of the government now. And I say, people, relax your fucking, just relax. All right. Like, relax. I mean, we know Elon's down with something, but like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't, people, y'all reaching too hard. I feel like people is just reaching with this Nazi shit. They reaching. Cause we seen other things before and nobody ain't reached before. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna start reaching and be like, oh, Elon, nah. You know what I'm saying? We've seen other things and people ain't reaching for what's really going the fuck on. We talking about a Nazi salute, some guy hyped, then he saluted the crowd. One motion looked like a Nazi salute. Nah. Come on. There's other things that need to be in the news. Y'all reaching this the thing that kind of get me mad, because people be talking about Elon Musk throwing some shit. Meanwhile, you know what I mean, other things going down. What about the fires in LA? What about those people? They still ain't home yet, because people think like the area is not too safe. Trump was trying to get them in, you know what I mean, but the governor's like, nah. Plus they got some whack ass water law around there because the tribal chiefs around there, they could have used some of the water to take some of the fire out, but they ain't got no access to that water that's around that area, which is whack. That's totally don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And plus, for it right now, for it not to be safe and for some of the people to go back home in California, man, that's kind of messed up right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of messed up, especially if they ain't got no other place to go, or ain't no money from the city giving them new spots to be at. Ain't no furnished apartments. Come on. But we talking about Elon, what a hand gesture. Come on, son. If anything, the same motherfuckers that's talking about the Elon Musk Nazi salute, yo, go to the gym or find a new hobby. You know what I'm saying? I know a girl that's actually doing crochet classes. Why don't y'all sign up for that? To hear more before you think about talking about Elon Musk Nazi salute. It was like he about to start putting swastikas on televisions and shit. Yo, get out of my face with that, B. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get out your face. You know what I'm saying? And you go about your day. All right, and that's all the flames I had to throw on the shit I know. Y'all stay up and stay lit.